The package just came in the mail. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 10:37. I have had one snack bar today. Let's begin.
As a kid, did you ever play superheroes? Did you ever create your own superheroes?
Did you ever then take those characters and create an entire universe off the back of them? Well, we did. And over the years, that universe has actually grown into something we're truly proud of. But that's not what this podcast is about. This podcast is about reaching to the back of the fridge to talk about the first characters we ever created. The ones we made up in 5 minutes just so our friends could play make-believe with us. The ones we scribbled onto notebook paper while waiting for our kids' meals. Back then, we thought those characters were legendary. But now, well, we'll let you be the judge of that. This is the Retcon Microwave. Let's reheat some leftovers.
Wait, you said you were going to get something to eat before this.
I know.
He forgot. That's why he was here early.
That's why I was here 10 minutes early. I was driving, and I told you, I disassociated, and then suddenly I was here.
Hello and welcome back to the Retcon Microwave.
Oh, you were doing it. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You're so funny.
Let him finish.
That was on purpose, too. Hello and welcome back to the Retcon Microwave, the show where we take our old characters, creatures, and creations and try to fit them into their own amalgam universe. I'm Chase, and I'm joined, as always, by my co-host, Noah.
Hello.
And Caden.
Hello.
How are you guys doing tonight?
I'm doing good. Noah hasn't eaten. So.
I have not eaten. I've had a snack bar.
What type was it, like a Nature Valley or?
No.
You okay?
What kind of? Oh, was it like the fig Newtons you always?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
This guy has.
It was one of the sugary ones, so it wasn't the nasty ones. But...
I've been camping with this man twice, and he always brings like an excessive amount of fig Newtons. Like not fig Newtons, but they're like fig bars.
Yeah.
And
they're not healthy.
I think they're.
Which is
not
what you want.
Not the amount that you consume
yes.
them. No.
Yeah.
They're not healthy in the amount that you consume. No, but like.
That's what you want on a camping trip. You know, good amount of fig
bars.
Yeah.
But also, it doesn't help that I literally don't have a microwave, and I don't have an oven currently.
We're bringing this out already.
I don't have an oven either currently. So
you have an oven? What happened to your oven?
What happened to your oven?
It's torn from the wall.
Oh, is your dad doing like repairs or something?
Or did you do
the
it in a
water
berserker
started flooding
range?
under the kitchen floorboards, so we had to remove the kitchen floorboards and also the dishwasher and also the oven.
So,
oh my God.
So Noah's microwave doesn't work. What do you
bread.
use your microwave as, Noah?
It's a bread box.
So it's basically a big storage box for bread.
Yes.
And the only button that works... No. The only button that works is the popcorn button.
It works. But if you take it out, if you open the door before the time goes up, and then you put it back in, it won't start. So you have to reach up above the microwave, open the cabinet door, reach in, unplug the microwave, replug the microwave, click popcorn again.
What?
Okay, now I know everybody's thinking like, wait a minute, why wouldn't you just get a new microwave? And Noah has got a really compelling answer for that.
So that's the answer.
Just get a new microwave.
I'm not.
Why do you not have one?
Listen,
it's not like I'm sure that you can.
It's a nice bread box. Okay,
just keep it. Keep it on the counter.
Then
you don't have to get rid of it.
It's got tortillas. It's got bread. It's got what else have we got?
The list of
we got chips.
Just keep it on the counter. You don't have to get rid of it.
The order of things that you described in order to make popcorn alone was that's the worst thing I've heard today. Like to reach behind,
he's living in poverty, ladies and gentlemen.
But you're not.
He could simply go to the store and grab a microwave.
It's just far too much work. I'm happy with my bread box, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, but oh my God. All right. What are we talking about today? Besides Noah's poverty.
All right. So today is a character I think is interesting. It's a very blank slate character. So this will be pretty heavy on the rewriting.
Okay.
This will be just us spitballing with an idea of a character.
We gotta get our creative juices ready for this one.
So, the character I have for us today first made one and only one appearance in this Animal Works Superheroes book by Caden.
I noticed a pattern when I was a kid. A lot of superheroes were animal themed. Batman.
Don't you dare open that book yet, Noah.
Spider-Man. Okay. Yeah, he's holding the.
I'm just looking at the cover.
You can do whatever you want. I don't care.
Okay.
So yeah, I was like, hey, what other animals can I make superheroes out of? And this is a whole book of, I think, the first animal that popped in my head and the first pronoun that I said afterwards. So yeah, it's interesting, but there's one specific character we're talking about here.
There's one specific character we're talking about.
Okay,
So if you open the first page, you notice you made one for Dinosaur Boy, which
That's
was...
my so Dinosaur Boy is my classic hero he's one of my favorite characters I've ever made.
And on the side are plenty of villains that you listed for him, and we'll go into those later. Those are some one-shots for us.
Maybe like a rapid fire.
He's got his anime opening rollout, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Basically.
But the hero we're talking about today is page number 2. Second superhero, the Jaguar.
Nice.
Noah, and here...
This is Noah, this is your turn to describe.
For
what
each
you
of
see.
you, I have your own little copy.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
We actually came prepared this
let's
week.
go.
Oh, my
All
God.
So please describe to me what you're seeing.
No, you first.
There is also, you'll notice, a one-sentence description given for this character. And please describe to me what you see.
This is clearly a man in a skin-tight outfit attacking a child. And
This
the child is us.
terrifying. Yes.
He's attacking the inner child in all of us. Like he's facing us, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's got his hands ready for groping, and
Oh, God.
he's covered in eyes, like he's all seeing. It looks like eyes. They're clearly supposed to be Jaguar spots, but it kind of looks like, for all the Ben 10 fans out there, he kind of looks like Eye Guy, which is one of Ben's one of his aliens. And for a Jaguar themed character, he does have claws. He does have a dookie of a tail, and he's noticeably missing ears. I couldn't even.
There's no ears.
There's no ears on there. Like there's no like cat ears or whatever. This is also the second cat themed character.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. You'll notice there's a lot of them.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
Noah, what are your first impressions on this page?
Is he riding Moby Dick?
I don't know what he's writing. It
I
does
think
look
that's
like
a
some sort of-
Jaguar. I
Okay,
think
okay.
that's supposed to be a Jaguar.
No, you know what I bet it is? I bet it's like a big statue of.
Oh, you know what? You're
I bet
right.
it's
That's
like
what it
some
is.
giant- like you remember Captain America: Civil War, the post-credit scene,
The
big
statue,
statue of the
yeah.
jet. That's basically
Okay.
what he's on, but it's
Okay.
poorly drawn and it kind of looks like a whale.
Is this
So,
is the one sentence thing that little box?
Yes.
have you read it yet?
A man who was raised by jaguars.
Honestly, how do you not become a superhero without the origin? I mean, come on, that's an origin story right there.
Yeah, that is the only thing we have to work off with this character. That and his suit, which is gonna have to stay the same.
Yeah, no, we
it's-
can't mess
It's
with
not
that.
changing.
No.
Okay, one thing also, I did. Obviously, I was a
But he-
child, so I didn't know how to draw anatomy. One arm is bigger than the other, like noticeably more muscular. His stomach is basically like stomach's an oval. Like his body, his torso
No,
is an
there's a
oval.
J on him.
Oh, you're right.
There's
there
a
is.
J on
Oh
him.
my! It's on his stomach.
It's on his stomach because
There
every
is a-
superhero had their initial. That's what it. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So not only is this man covered in eye spots that are supposed to be the pattern of
Yeah,
a
they're supposed to be the
jaguar,
pattern of a
but
jaguar.
he also has a giant J on him.
but not on his chest, on his stomach.
It's closer to like, yeah, it's definitely his stomach.
It's his upper abdomen.
Yeah.
No, I mean yes, upper. It's there. It's there. There's a lot of weird cult-like symbols behind him and just poorly drawn. That might be like leakage from the other page. I don't know.
No, I think those are. Wait, where do you mean?
I'm
Are
talking
you
about
talking
like,
about
these
this
little-
stuff on the side?
I'm talking about like this stuff right here.
Now, if you look here,
Ah.
that is supposed to be trees.
I get that.
I think right here, that because on mine maybe it didn't print out as well. I think that's you started trying to draw a jaguar. and then you
Oh my
erased it.
god.
Oh.
So I
That
think
is
he has a
really
jaguar
bad
friend.
Jaguar.
I think that's either his father, mother, or just one of his jaguar
That's definitely
friends
just
that
a
he grew up
jaguar.
with.
I doubt. I'm sure, like all my characters, their parents are dead. So.
Yeah, that's either his jaguar mom and dad. Yeah. And unlike Sharky, Sharky did come with some supervillains, but nothing real. Caden has been so kind as to provide 3
Yes.
supervillains.
Oh, these are actually dedicated for him.
Yeah, these are
actual
specific
villains.
for this
I had
character.
to come up with arch nemesis.
Okay.
Noah, would you take the first one? What's the first one? What does it look like, and what is it
Even
called?
read that? It devolves into a stroke.
I'm guessing that's serpent.
Yes.
And
Mm-hmm.
I can't read what says it.
Serpent woman.
Woman.
Yeah.
Is that
let's
what
go.
it says?
Yeah, because it's only the first letters.
It's woman and then N.
Yeah.
Oh my, you're
Yeah.
right. Okay,
Serpent woman.
look,
Okay.
I wrote down I was trying to figure out what it said.
Twomp.
What is this like? This is decoding. Like this is like trying to.
Okay, the first letter could have either been a T. What? Oh, that's a T for serpent. Duh.
Yes.
I thought it was serpent twomsh.
All right, there is nothing ladylike about this serpent.
You should never ever be in any National Treasure situation. Don't ever do that. If you see Nicolas Cage, run the other way.
That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, that's general advice for everyone in life, but still, don't do it, Chase.
What does Serpent Woman look like? No.
So,
God, of course
no,
it's
yes,
Serpent
please
Woman.
tell us, because clearly there's some.
But there's like a CH on the back.
Okay,
that's like an N.
We've moved past this.
It's a thick noodle with ox horns and wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, that's definitely supposed to be her hair.
Oh, I thought that was actual horns.
No, she's a serpent. She basically looks like that symbol they have on ambulances with like with the snake
the one
across.
Yeah,
the one that's like I think it's so that with wings, one poorly drawn wing and like another I don't know how the original is a poor copy, but and then she's also got like weird. She doesn't have any human features except for a face. So she's literally her body is a snake.
Do you think we'll keep the fact that she has just like a human
for
face
sure.
on the?
Yes,
that'd be great.
For sure,
I'd
I would
love
love that. Like it says, serpent woman. The only reason she would be considered a woman is because her face is supposed to be human and she has hair.
So she's like a sphinx, like
basically she's a snake, a sniffix.
Okay.
And
those are those really wings, or are they supposed to be something else?
No, they're definitely supposed to be wings.
Okay.
Because I had to come up with powers for a woman with no arms and legs. She's got no arms or legs. She's definitely she's barely considered a woman anatomically. Like there's absolutely nothing going for her besides the fact that she has long hair that would make you think, oh, that was once human.
Okay, so she probably flies around and she like grips and strangles things.
She grips things.
Yeah, she grips things by that tail.
She constricts things.
My first vibe for her would be like ex-girlfriend or something.
Ex-girlfriend?
No.
Oh, we can't just go the misogynistic route right away. I want to have a strong, independent woman out of this thing.
Strong, independent serpent.
Well, can we talk about the second one here?
Yeah, I'll leave. So, Caden, you do that one.
Do you understand who that is?
No, it says Secret Keeper, and it
Oh, I thought it said Secret Crab for a minute.
No, it says Secret Keeper because your copy is not
so actually that's kind of an interesting.
Yeah, it's weirdly cryptic.
He looks like he's holding a.
This thing got 2 heads, big old body.
He definitely doesn't have 2 heads. I don't know what you're looking at. That's his shoulders.
Those are his shoulders?
Oh yes, those are his biceps.
Oh, I was seeing you see that 1 head, 2 head. I saw that shoulder.
Yeah.
No, they're definitely 2 shoulders. He's got this weird little head in the middle.
You know what's weird?
Get back on your mic.
Sorry. You know what's weird though?
He's trying to come over on our side like the swine.
You drew ears for this guy, but you didn't draw him for the Jaguar guy.
Those are his eyes.
You mean the 2 things that are sticking out of his head?
The black horns?
No,
on this guy.
right there.
Oh.
Yeah, those are his eyes.
See middle dude right there?
Oh, okay.
So, obviously you 2 aren't artists, so clearly you can't understand.
What is this thing? What
so
creature
it's
is
definitely supposed to be a crab.
Okay.
I do remember that much.
Holding a butter knife.
And he does have
That's a spoon.
It's a butter knife,
That's a wooden spoon, Chase.
A
That's
paintbrush,
Okay.
a match maybe. I prefer it to be a paintbrush. I think that would be kind of interesting.
Okay, I guess he's Secret Keeper. So
You picture this? You say a match. You picture this man actually crab-sized?
No, he's not actually crab sized.
Okay.
He's definitely.
He's probably
You mentioned a match. Actually,
No, I was thinking maybe just a
crab-sized.
big- Oh, yeah, you're right.
It could be like a torch or something, but
I think
he's definitely human.
Yeah, he's
Human
probably
size,
human. I
sorry.
think these guys are all about human size.
Yeah, he's got 3 legs.
We can just say he probably has more.
I assume he has 4.
That's an
he's got,
artistic.
Okay.
That's obviously not.
and
That was just
it was
you
an
drew
artistic
something.
choice on my part.
You just kind of drew a thing there.
So
He has a big S on his chest.
yes.
He has.
I would just. There's a rivalry between him and Jaguar. Jaguar just cannot stand the fact that Secret Keeper actually has the symbol where it needs to be, while Jaguar has it on his stomach. And Secret Keeper maybe isn't that strong, but he holds it against Jaguar.
Well,
He
maybe
can't
he's
stand
just sad.
He
because-
was taught to
yeah.
sew by Jaguars.
I was thinking maybe the Jaguars sewed it for him. So
Yeah.
maybe he's just holding a lot of resentment for his parents.
Or he just doesn't have the heart to
to correct them.
them. He's like, guys, it's not okay.
It's great.
Yeah.
He does
it's
have the
great.
heart. He just can't put it on the heart. Am I right? Let's go.
Gotcha.
I got him.
No, Secret Keeper. Yeah, I think this guy maybe knows everything. No.
Cool.
Why is
Crab.
he called Secret Keeper? Do you remember?
No, I don't remember. I assume. No, I really don't remember. I definitely was not thinking.
Story.
Yeah, story wise.
You made names and you made
Honestly, I can
characters.
think of some pretty good ideas for this guy right now, but like he's like a weird Avatar: The Last Airbender creature. Like I
Okay.
can see that being, but this guy is definitely some sort of eldritch god though.
Yeah, I like that. So the final one, and again, you guys don't have I guess the printer ran, I think. It's called Fang.
Okay.
That's the. So this. I didn't make it. He did.
Why'd you point at me so aggressively?
Why'd you clap for me? Why'd you do the little
I don't know,
sarcastic
man.
clap for me?
I was trying to shift the blame as usual. Oh, story of my life.
We love a name called Fang.
So Fang, to me, seems to be the only one that isn't human at all.
No.
It's just a monster.
Which is saying a lot because neither of the last two are like remotely human.
He seems to be a monster. He's either he has I think those are horns or ears on top. He doesn't have eyes.
I think those are his eyes.
The black.
Yeah,
horns
that's
are
what I
his
saw.
eyes?
That's what I thought.
Oh, okay. So those are his.
No, those
eyes.
are his eyes.
Those have to be his ears. I'm
No,
sorry.
they're eyes.
That just that gap of.
I'm putting my foot down.
All right.
It's eyes. I'm
No.
looking at it right now.
Those have to be
Because that's his
horns.
mouth, and that's I drew it. Why are you arguing with me? I feel like I should have legal precedent here.
Okay.
All right, those are his eyes. I
Whatever.
guess.
Why are you arguing
Those
with
black
me?
triangles
These
No, they're triangles, but they're not black. Those blacks are the pupils.
that are sticking out of his head.
Yes, he's a freak.
Like Mr. Krabs.
I drew him based off you moron.
God.
Jesus.
Such a mean person.
So what is the thing under that? Is that his mouth?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's his mouth?
Yes.
Oh my god. Then what?
Why are you judging me? I feel
Okay.
so judged.
You stupid little kid.
I'm not judging you.
I'm
judging-
naked on the
I'm
ground,
judging
and you're
seven-
just kicking me.
I'm judging 7-year-old you.
He has these arms that are like these
Yeah,
claws.
like praying mantis arms.
Yeah,
sticking out of
praying
his head.
mantis
I think
arms.
those were just wings, weren't they?
Yeah, I think they might be wings because on this one you can see like a little bit of.
In
like
my mind, it was like.
Oh.
In my mind, he looks like a bat.
He
that
looks like
might
a weird
be what
little
he's
insect,
supposed to be.
like bat kind of thing.
Except he has weird legs. I don't.
Which again was why I was like, those horns.
Oh, I see what you're seeing
or
now.
ears.
No, that's definitely his. Those are definitely his eyes because I knew how I drew. Like I
Okay.
knew how I drew. That's
Oh,
what
I'm
they were.
suddenly seeing the way that you saw it the first time.
Yeah.
I'm suddenly seeing them as eyes.
But
now.
I'm seeing it the way y'all are seeing it with like him looking like this weird Alf little bat thing.
Yeah.
Like he's got like a trumpet almost
I
with a nose.
see. Okay, so yeah, he's doing like that thing.
Yeah, he's roaring at you, so he's
All right.
Fang.
So that thing, that's a monster. Every villain the Jaguar has apparently is a monster.
He was a jungle dweller. We
Yeah.
know that, so that's why he dealt with a lot of jungle monsters and things that look straight out of Tim Burton's Jungle Book. I
Yeah.
mean,
Does he rule this forest?
We don't know
Or
yet.
protect it?
Look, all we know
so
about
that
this character is that he was raised
Raised
by
by
That's all we
jaguars.
know.
He is the Mowgli of superheroes.
Oh god.
I love
I think
that.
that's the second Jungle Book reference in a minute.
There's
So
nothing
that's
wrong
good.
with that.
There's nothing wrong with
I
that.
think there is.
So let's go over some theorized powers and abilities because again, there's nothing specific on this guy. Before we go into the rewrite,
There's so many ways we can go with this.
Do we want his eyes to do things or not do things?
No, those are definitely. I kind of want them to stay spots.
no, I think they're supposed to be spots.
They're definitely supposed to be spots. They're not supposed to be like eyeballs all over his
Okay,
body.
you want them just to be like Jaguar spots.
Yeah, they'll be
Okay,
his spots. I mean, it's such a weird costume. Where
It's
do
a
you get the
weird
materials too? Is it made out of jungle things?
It's made out of jaguar skin. Let's say that.
Wait, he's
So
raised
he's wearing a relative.
Maybe he takes old dead jaguars that die or rival jaguars, and he skins them and tans the hide, and he turns them into a costume.
Oh yeah, I bet his parents love that. I bet his jaguar
Well,
parents
they're
love
jaguars.
that.
They're pretty solitary. They don't really like. I mean, they're not really like. They're not
Mom.
lions. They're not like, oh, another lion. Let's make friends. They're jaguars.
Mom Jaguar, I wanted to carry on the legacy of your husband, my father, who raised me so well. So I did this thing.
So I skinned him and tanned him and put him on my body.
That's actually not a terrible idea. Like if he's alone in the forest, he's
Why
just...
is this reminding me of like Bohemian Cat City? Mama just skinned a man.
I don't like how well that
Put a
worked.
spear up to his head. Wore his coat, now he's dead.
If
I'm
we're
not
gonna
going
go
any further.
into powers and ignore that, if we're gonna go into powers and abilities, I think he's just a normal man.
Oh, no, I knew we were going to go there. I don't want him to be a normal man. The man was raised by jaguars.
No, I think, like, physically, he's a normal guy.
I know, I'm putting my foot down. This man has superpowers somehow. He inherited them.
Okay, but what do we do then?
Well, I imagine he's like Tarzan. He's just like a dude in the jungle that's, like, probably better than a person.
Well, he's got claws.
Yeah, I see that he does somehow have claws.
They could just be, like, from the costume.
I was thinking maybe he made wooden claws or something.
Or he could have just borrowed them from his dead father. Which is now canon, because we've mentioned it more than 3 times.
Okay.
So. And he's definitely wearing his dad.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
His Jaguar dad, we should
What
say.
did he carve a J into the stomach?
Maybe his spots naturally formed that.
No, it's definitely a J.
Maybe he took a Sharpie and did it. I don't
Maybe
know.
it's a branding iron and someone else killed his father.
Maybe it
and
was
they
like
branded
a-
that J into him.
Maybe it was like a twist of fate. Like he was fighting a farmer, and the farmer his name was Jacob, and he had a brand, a big J, and he's fighting this farmer to protect the forest, and he gets on his stomach, and he's like fighting, and the guy's like pressing the
Take this hot J.
and he sizzles into his stomach, and he's like, "Why didn't you go like a foot up?" And he's just like,
a foot higher.
1 inch higher.
But he's like, that's pretty convenient. But
Yeah,
man.
but then he's like, "Oh wow, Jacob, I'll call myself the Jaguar."
As that's what I was raised by, unless he's actually raised by
Farmer
wolves.
goes, "What?
What the hell are you talking about?
What are you talking about? You were raised by what?"
Okay, so he's not a normal man. You want him to somehow have powers?
Yes.
Then listen. How about this? Craven the Hunter style. He gets a bit of jaguar blood.
No.
A
Okay.
drop of jaguar blood.
At the time of recording this, Sony's Craven the Hunter's trailer just came out. This is what happens. He gets lion blood in his open wound, and he doesn't get rabies. He just can talk to animals now. Like 1 drop.
Yeah, single drop of lion.
1 drop of lion. Was it a radioactive lion or like what? What?
Nope. Just a
Just a
lion.
lion.
And the man can like see through the eyes of not lions, like every animal in the animal kingdom.
They all have a connection, Caden.
No.
They're connected through the tree of life.
Why are you
No, well,
defending
I think it's supposed to be playing on the fact that the lion is was it the lion that's king of the jungle?
Yeah.
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 So he has.
Doesn't
He's a
live in
king.
a jungle.
He's a.
That's a man-made status.
Yeah. It's a man-made status. The lion is the king of the jungle. So he rules over and understands all creatures.
Can you imagine?
So maybe in this instance,
I'm so sad.
in this instance, maybe he's normal human up until the point his jaguar father figure dies.
Protecting
him, and the blood splatter from his father gets in his eye, and now he's king of he's king of whatever jaguars rule over because they don't
South America. Moron.
He has
The Amazon. Ever heard of it?
Can we let's please
Let's go. I'm sorry.
Okay. What were you saying about the dad? His dad, something with the blood.
I don't know. Just
What have you done to us?
Kaden, you're the one who's desperately wanting this man to have powers. How does he get powers?
Okay. So this man, I like your idea. So Gaston, a man named Gaston. He's definitely unrelated to any Disney-owned characters.
But he has to be raised by jaguars, remember?
No, okay, listen. No, Gaston is a hunter that goes into the jungle, and he sees a boy, and he's like, oh, heck yes, let's kill this dude. All right. And he's about to shoot a child, and his completely sentient human intelligence jaguar father jumps in front of him because he's like, oh, no, I've raised you for like 4 years or whatever. I don't know. And, yeah, it's definitely a 4-year-old child this guy's about to shoot. He hits the jaguar, and the jaguar, like, it's a shotgun, so some of the bullet spray gets on the kid. And the blood, there's open wounds. There's open wounds on both sides. So naturally, as is in the animal kingdom, if that blood gets in his blood, then you get superpowers. That's just how it works. So, he's mourning his dead father while the hunter like reloads his gun, and quickly, right then and there, he disembowels his father's corpse. He removes the organs. He debones it, and he basically just takes the skin off flawlessly because of his newfound powers, and he wears it over him. And he charges the hunter casually, but in a sophisticated and gentlemanly manner, rips his esophagus out of his throat, and displays it as a necklace.
This is a 4-year-old. You had me until he started disemboweling his father immediately in grief.
Yes.
Why you wouldn't do this?
It's a sign of respect.
What? He would do this after killing Gaston.
Listen, I don't know why you're not judging me right now. You're judging Jaguar culture. You're hurting their culture.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry to all my South American friends up there.
Brazilian. Ecuador.
What are your thoughts
Chile.
on this so far, Noah? The audience.
Thoughts? What are you talking about?
Hell of a 4-year-old, man.
Yeah.
Let's run with it. All right. So after being ousted from the rest of his Jaguar family for obvious reasons,
For being a known psychopath. I mean, I don't think they would have done that.
does he continue to run the jungle?
Actually, before we continue, I actually have an idea. It's not in all the way in line with Katie's
I don't
idea.
hear
It's
it.
slightly different.
Get it out.
So he has powers. He's raised by jaguars. What if the powers are in the costume? If it's like
he's in his dad's.
he's in his dad's skin, so he has his dad's power. He has jaguar.
But it's
powers.
off when he has.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, what if, and I imagine, I know I said we wouldn't, but what if we change the costume? I imagine his dad dies, I imagine when he's older. I imagine he's raised by jaguars until he's like a teenager.
Okay.
And he's like a Tarzan-style teenager. Then his dad dies. He takes the skin because he's a psychopath. And I imagine he's like shirtless. He wears like that cloth, that stupid little Mowgli loin cloth.
He's Craven Hunter-esque.
Yeah, but like wearing it as a cape or like a jacket almost.
Yeah. And he doesn't always have the powers. It's only when
Does he
has
tie
it on.
like the front paws together like a scarf?
Yeah, probably. I imagine he never takes it off. Like I
He
imagine
generally doesn't ever take it off, but it can be removed.
It
from
can be removed, and then he'll be powerless.
He's either shirtless and has a branded iron J on his stomach,
I vote
or
that.
he has a J on... You want to go with that?
I don't even want to hear the second option.
Okay.
He's been branded by a farmer.
He's been branded by a farmer. It's a big old J on his stomach.
Okay.
South American people just love killing children. I don't know.
But I imagine he like
From what I've heard.
From what you have conjured.
From what I've come up with, yes.
I imagine he wears the pelt like a cape, and as soon as he puts it on and clips it together, then he has all the powers of a
I
jaguar.
can run with that.
And he has like the claws, and he has everything. He has the smell, he has the hearing and the sight. As soon as he takes it off for camp for the night or whatever, then he's just a really muscular dude that's lived in the jungle his whole life. He's still basically there.
I
But
can
like
work
that.
with that.
I like
I
that.
do. Yeah.
I don't think it's better than my ripping apart Disney's. I mean, not Disney's, but Gaston from Disney. I mean,
We can keep Gaston.
yeah, look,
somewhere.
Gaston probably still killed him, if we're honest.
Yeah, Gaston.
Oh, the dad.
Yeah, and then he hunted him down with his dad's skin.
Y'all just really went with this. Y'all are tired.
Yeah,
Y'all really went with the idea like, oh, Gaston.
You're the one making this stuff.
Yeah, you're doing this. It's technically your character.
Don't make an enemy of me. You won't like it when I'm your enemy.
It's your character,
I
so
will
we're going
haunt
with what you say.
for the rest of your life.
We've established at least somewhat of a decent origin for him.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Continues to run the jungle.
I don't think he's ruling the jungle. I don't really think that.
He's protecting it.
I think he's protecting the
Okay.
jungle.
Okay.
Like from deforestations and
And
cannibal
from weird
southerners,
monsters that
Okay.
are in this jungle. He's probably in South America.
What do you think?
Yeah.
He's in Alaska.
Where else would he be? It's a jaguar themed hero that was raised by jaguars.
Look, the zoo, I don't know.
What?
What's He's protecting
This-
the zoo.
Is it a South American zoo? Because that ain't gonna fly.
So, he's like a Samson-style protector of this jungle. He has the thing. He just kind of always wears it, I imagine. And he's in his career as this thing's... He's not a superhero. He's a protector of this jungle.
Okay.
And then if he teams up with the other superheroes, then he's like, oh, I guess that's what I'm classified as. But really, I'm just like a really boss.
He's somewhere in between like a random side hero that your characters would meet, and
he's somebody that would be in
he's
the
like a
Savage
Namor
Lands.
meets Black Panther, but like
Yeah.
on a way smaller scale.
Okay.
Yeah, and he probably has the agility of of Black Panther because he's...
I would probably say he's got like Namor's morale. This guy's like, I'll protect the jungle first and foremost.
Everything else is secondary.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
fair enough.
Secret Keeper could be like a new... I feel like Serpent Woman's an evil character.
Okay.
She's a seduce... whatever that's called. Seductress. She's trying to get his power. She wants his dragon...
She wants his arms and legs.
We'll go back to that.
Whatever.
Secret
Yeah.
Keeper? What do you have in mind
Okay.
for that?
I imagine he's a
No.
neutral... Yeah.
Okay, here's
No, he said no.
Okay, my bad.
I imagine he's like a neutral, like guardian of some part of the jungle that you can't access, and it's like to get through, you have to.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we want him as a villain for?
He's
Hold
a
on.
force. So,
Yeah, I imagine
he's a force. Okay.
So
And
I had a similar thought to Chase, where it's just like I imagine deep in the jungle, there's this temple, and
Yeah.
if you go in, there's this giant statue of like a crab man thing, and it's huge. And if you get close enough, it opens its eyes, and it's not a statue, and it's the secret keeper, and you can ask him anything, and he'll tell you whatever you want, but you have to pay a price. Yeah, exactly. That just popped in my head, bro.
No, yeah, that's basically what I was thinking. We're pretty in sync.
I like the idea that he's just a force that Jaguar man has to. The Jaguar. What is it? The
Jaguar.
Yeah, the Jaguar has to fight, but he's way out of his league. Like nobody alone can take him.
Can he turn into a Jaguar? Is that should that be like a power that's locked away, and then in times of high stress he just turns into a Jaguar?
Well, maybe let's put him under some stress. Let's see.
Maybe he can just ultimate smash summon a bunch of his siblings and Jaguar relatives.
What
do you mean by
Smash
that?
Bros Ultimate?
Yeah.
Don't
call them in.
Don't say Ultimate Smash his siblings.
I don't play the game.
Well, that doesn't mean anything. Just don't say, I'm gonna ultimate smash my siblings.
No.
You just
heard it? You just heard it?
Yes.
He said maybe he's like ultimate smashing his siblings.
I didn't hear that at all.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No,
like
Mega
Man.
That's what I meant.
Like
Mega Man.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
specifically that one was the one I was thinking of, where he summons all the different Mega
all
Mans.
the Jaguars
And they all
in the
shoot
forest.
lasers at the guy.
No.
Maybe
I
he
promise you, I did not mean whatever y'all thought of
You're
first.
just digging yourself further down.
I know.
If you let it go, we're gonna go on.
Okay.
All right, that works. I like that. I like your idea of Secret Keeper.
Yeah.
That temple is cool. I imagine Fang is just he's not supposed to be there. I imagine that is his arch nemesis. Like he's a genetically engineered something
monster. Maybe he's like a swarm.
That could be interesting.
That would be cool.
That's like one of them.
Okay.
That's one of them, and they can all form like a big one of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that works.
That's what Jaguar's fighting.
And
he's
they're
always
like
fighting
locusts.
this like swarm that's trying to. They're basically like a metaphor for deforestation.
We need to rewrite Serpent Woman. I don't like how she is currently.
You don't like?
You don't like what about her? The design?
What's wrong with her
or
sucking
No, her
until she
design's
gets arms?
perfect.
What? She's just biting on his neck, and then she's like trying to his arms and legs start retracting into his body, and she starts growing them.
Give me them arms and legs, boy.
She grabs the young man. She grabs the young
Say,
man.
I'm gonna need your legs and arms.
I'm gonna need your legs, boy. And
What are your ideas for rewriting Serpent Woman? You want to change the arms and leg thing that Kaden came up with?
I don't know. Do we really want the objective of her? Not that we want to take this too seriously, but just her objective being, I want arms and legs.
No, I think
that's hilarious. I'm sorry.
It's kind of funny. Don't get me wrong, but it's hollow.
I think she should.
Right. When she has arms and legs, what does she do then?
Look,
she runs.
You know what? He has it all worked
Perhaps
out.
crawls. I don't know. You're overthinking this.
But it's like she can.
She's just walking, dude. Leave her alone.
But it's like
she's just sucking people till she gets her arms and legs back. Let her run, man. I'm sorry, no. You apparently had a better idea. Let's go. What was your idea?
You know what? We'll just let her suck people off.
Don't say it like that. I was avoiding saying that specific phrase.
Alright, we have our cast.
As a compromise, she could be trying to drain the life force to turn herself human.
Okay.
Because she's like a weird monster thing that was.
Maybe she was once human.
Yeah,
she got turned
and she was
this.
cursed.
Yeah.
By the Secret Keeper.
By the Secret Keeper.
There you go.
Let's go.
And then,
there you go.
But then it's not revealed until later that what she really means by sucking life force from people, it's like she finally gets to do it, and then she just and their arms and legs retract.
There's no energy effect or
anything? There's no energy effect. It's just and then she.
So other people's things shrink.
Yeah, they shrink in while hers go in. That's what.
So maybe she has done it multiple times to people, but all those people are fairly normal, so the effect is temporary.
Yeah.
Oh.
But Jaguar, maybe it's just based off of nothing, but she's like, that power is strong enough that perhaps, I don't know, I'll get it permanently this time. I don't know.
I'm thinking of a funny thing. She should try to do that to Sharky, and then he sets off a nuke.
Oh my god!
Like
in the Amazon?
Because he just doesn't mean to. He just does it.
Well, in the Amazon, that would take out?
No, like
what?
somewhere in New York.
No, I like the idea of
New
it.
York.
Oh wait! Oh wait!
He said somewhere in the most populated city in America. Oh, I don't know.
I hate all those people up there.
It's
I need a crater up there.
it's too diverse for my taste.
Turn it into a
Not
Florida.
the people, just there's too many like buildings and no, I swear not the people. That's what I don't know.
Though that would actually, not to get too ahead of ourselves, but that would make for an interesting conflict if it was in the Amazon. Sharky shows up and he just bombs a nuke. Jaguar's not gonna be happy.
Or is he setting off a nuke?
Or he's starting to set
Maybe
off
he's
a nuke.
trying to kill the secret keeper.
Or he's yeah.
Maybe.
Oh yeah. that
And
can
so
work.
Jaguar doesn't want anything to do with
Yeah.
Sharky. Okay. But
Sharky
we'll
wants
get
to-
there.
Yeah.
Shark
But-
versus Jaguar.
Alright.
It's the shark.
That's gonna be an episode. Shark versus Jaguar.
That'd
It's
be fun.
definitely the shark, but maybe it'd be like a Batman v Superman.
But I mean, yeah, maybe the Jaguar
versus
can outsmart
Jaguar.
him. Yeah.
he's a kid. He's a 7-year-old.
Yeah, he's a seven, so
That
he's
is
very easy to outsmart.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
Of course, Jaguar cannot speak any human language, and
That's true.
also was raised by jaguars, so has no formal education. But he's got the survival instinct.
That's right. He can't talk to
I wonder
people.
if he cuts a human skin off and he wears that, would he be able to speak normally?
What are you talking about?
Do we want to make him this psychotic?
Or
do we want to keep
I
him
like where he's
more-
at.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like where he's at.
Alright.
I think
Alright.
This is a.
In my mind,
He's a
this was
lad.
normal for him. Like, it wasn't a weird thing. It was just like, yeah, that makes sense.
Does he?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But like, if like you get what I'm saying, like he gets the powers of a jaguar
Yeah.
when he wears that skin.
Yeah,
I
but
feel
that's
like that was
'cause-
specific from his
Yeah.
dad.
Okay, yeah, you're probably
It's not like
right.
a biological thing. It's not from him. It's
Yeah.
from the suit.
Yeah, you're right.
No.
Like his dad wanted him to be like the other jaguars.
What would happen if you could? He wouldn't get like. He would just get
Swap.
extra human powers. Like, what does that mean?
Just Craven the Hunter, but it's just called Craven the Human. So it's
Oh,
just like
God.
so he's on a safari hunting for humans.
Yeah.
And he gets human blood from one of the other poachers.
And
No.
he just dies.
And-
Like
I don't know, but he absorbs more human.
It's not.
And
His,
it does
it's
nothing.
not his blood
And the
type.
film
Like he
ends.
just dies.
One more thing. The little the jaguar statue he's standing on, that could be
Yeah.
the temple that the secret keeper keeps.
Oh, okay. Maybe the secret keeper is like a stand-in for us, the writers, and he's like knows what the secrets to this universe is.
Yeah.
If
And
that's
every-
the case, then why did we do what we did to Serpent Woman?
Because it's hilarious. Look at her.
Fair enough.
Look
Let's
at
go.
her. Think of her. She's got like reptilian and anatomical features.
And she thinks that she's the most attractive thing in this.
Well, I mean,
world.
think-
I
think
desperately think she does not think that. And so no other snake has
Oh
actually
yeah, but she
spoken up
speaks
to her.
English, doesn't she?
Maybe
Yes.
she's just a political snake.
She speaks
genius.
English, but Jaguar doesn't speak English.
Does she? Maybe she
I
was
imagine
raised by
she does.
snakes. I don't know, man.
No, I imagine she's a weird hybrid.
I think she was
What,
human.
what,
before
do you mean by
this.
hybrid? What happened to make? No, she was created by Secret Keeper. We've established this. We created her for laughs and giggles.
Maybe Jaguar. Does Jaguar like Serpent Woman, or is he?
No, she's a villain.
But they probably have a romantic chemistry. They have like
No,
a will they
maybe
won't they Catwoman, Batwoman.
maybe he had a romantic chemistry.
No,
and
she's
so
just
she
all,
did-
she's a noodle. There's no romantic chemistry there. She's like a little
No,
piece
but I'm
of yarn.
saying. But we've established she was human before she became this.
Did
Did
we? When
we?
we
I don't
established
think we
We
that?
actually-
said this.
I think that was an idea.
Somebody
but
suggested that.
I think
Me.
for the most part, yeah. You
Nobody was listening to you.
No. This is disappointing.
Okay, so I mean, I think that's
Yeah, that's pretty good.
pretty much it.
Do we want to recap everybody?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Who wants to take? Caden, you want to take a whack at the?
Take a roll at it.
Okay, so Jaguar is a man, possibly, and he was raised by jaguars in the jungle of South America, the Amazon rainforest, and his jaguar father tragically died,
Yeah.
and now he wears his skin as a power-up, very similar to Mario.
Ousted from his family.
Ousted from his, I guess. I don't know how I feel about that because I feel like they're just,
maybe he just went off on his own. Cause
maybe because jaguars are solitary.
Yeah, they just kind of do their thing, right?
I guess, yeah.
His mother's like, I'm so proud of you for
Thank
cutting
you
off
for
your
wearing
father's
my-
skin.
Thank you for wearing my.
It's not like they're.
husband's
It's not like they're.
death,
They're not.
perpetually.
So he's wearing this jaguar skin that gives him powers of the jaguar, except for ears, and he's protects the forest from these invasive species called fangs, which are these like weird bat spider looking things that that are trying to destroy the forest, maybe created by an evil organization. I don't know. They're
Wait,
genetically.
again, is this a hive mind?
Yeah, I think
Let's
so.
say hive mind because that's always easier to kill.
Well, I imagine like they all kind of... I imagine it's like a hive mind in the sense that they're all communicating and they all know what to do, but there's no one to kill.
It's like a bee hive mind. It's not like a sci-fi hive
okay.
mind. Like
Fair
if you kill a queen bee, like all the bees are just... Oh, actually, I don't know. They're not just gonna all die right away. I'm sure they'll die eventually, but like
they'll try to find a new host.
yeah, they'll try to find a new nest.
Or they'll get a new... maybe these things like infect a person and then that person becomes like the controller.
They could be their own episode later down the line,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah,
But,
let's make that their own episode.
So he's fighting these things. Along the way, he discovers deep in the forest this temple of the Secret Keeper, who is a omnipotent being that knows everything.
Also a crab.
Also somewhat crab-like, and he is sort of a stand-up. He's a level below us sentient writers. And there's Serpent Woman who wants to. I can't think of another thing. Wait. There's Serpent Woman who wants to drain his life energy to get the arms and legs of that she so clearly lacks, and she's also somewhat egotistical and vain.
We should make Serpent Woman her own episode later on down the line.
I think we can make all three of these more episodes.
Yeah,
These are just introductions.
We'll workshop them later.
Yeah. But
And
so,
we'll
yeah,
fix them, Noah, don't worry.
But yeah, so the Jaguar is a protector of the jungle, and he's also been branded by some random farmer.
Yeah, by some random farmer.
It's definitely on his bare chest.
So we're imagining it like...
I mean, Jaguar chest.
I imagine him as like a man. Like
He's
a
gotta be
full
like
man.
20.
25.
Okay, I'll take that. I accept your terms.
Alright, this 25-year-old man is running the forest.
It's the jungle.
It's the forest.
He's fighting snakes. He's
fighting one snake.
He's
He's
fighting
fighting one snake. All the other snakes he's fine with.
I mean, yeah, because they're natural. There's this freakish lady.
That also has wings. It's not a snake. It's a weird dragon thing.
You know, I'm sure we could do something with that.
Yeah.
She's got wings. We really haven't touched on that. So yeah, that's Jaguar. What's that? That's 3 characters so far?
That's 3 characters so
Three
far.
characters.
2 cat-themed ones, 1
Dang
shark-themed
it.
one.
You better get used to this.
Oh god, I know there's a fish one. There's a couple of fish.
There's one
that would
right-
be
there's
two.
one
that would
right
be
here.
2 fish theme and 2
Fine,
cat
that's
theme.
fine. 2 fish, 2.
What are we doing
So
next?
far,
Do you
it's
have
all
an
been
idea?
Do a fish one next. We
Yeah.
will do something with all 4 after
So
that.
far, it's been all animal themes. The next character we're going to be talking about is the Barracuda.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, for real. That's what I have written down.
That's incredible.
Let's go, we'll go get you some
Thank
food.
you so much for joining us. This has been the Retcon Microwave. If you'd like to contact us, you can reach us at theretconmicrowave@gmail.com. Still don't have a website. Well, you know what? By the time this comes out, I'll probably have it done. So it'll be in the description if it's there.
Awesome.
If anybody would like to contact us, that'd be awesome. But I don't think they
If you
will.
like us,
Oh my
let us
God.
know. If you hate us, also let us know.
Yes, please.
That'd be great. I'd like to
Love
know.
some hate mail.
I'd love to know if somebody hates me.
More profanity, the better.
I think somebody does.
A lot of people hate you. I mean,
Thank you guys for joining. We'll see you next week.
thank you. And as always, keep jaguaring on.
I
Keep
need me a serpent woman, if you know what I mean.
No. Keep jaguaring on.
Thank you so much for listening. This has been the Retcon Microwave. If you'd like to contact us, you can reach us at theretconmicrowave@gmail.com. If you'd like to support the show, tell a friend. And if you'd like to know more about the characters we're creating, you can check out the website in the description. I mean, unless I haven't created it yet, but, well, soon enough. It'll be there. Okay, bye.